Joe Gorga confirms sister Teresa Giudice reached out for a possible reunion. Joe Gorga can confirm that his estranged sister, Teresa Giudice, has reached out amid their ongoing family feud. She did text me. She reached out, Joe, 51, said during the Tuesday, October 14th, episode of the EDS podcast. She would like to sit down and meet. Oe, who called himself a good brother, said that he is willing to hear her out, but certain things need to be said. I've never wanted to argue with her ever. It was not my intention, he added. If I sit down with her and I hear her out, it has to be very humble. Joe continued, it has to be real. It has to be, I've made mistakes, and we can move forward. Eddie Judge asked if Joe thinks Teresa reaching out is a calculated move to get back on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. Joe sort of dodged the question. I don't know, man. We're men, right? He said. We have been men our whole lives, and a man is, I support my wife. I support my children.
I've supported my parents.
I support my siblings. I support everybody. Joe noted that he's not the guy that's going to turn his back on anyone, no matter the circumstances. We have to be examples for people because look at this society, look at this war that's going on in life, Joe added. If no one made up, there'd be no ceasefire ever. You have to make up. You have to move on. Joe did refer to himself as a pushover and knows that if he's apologized to, he'll accept it. I got a good heart, he said. I'd rather not argue or hold a grudge the rest of my life for what? So we'll see. Teresa dropped the bombshell that she had plans to meet and speak with Joe and his wife, Melissa Gorga, after previously saying that the family would never reconcile. Time does heal all wounds. And when time goes by, you forget things, Teresa said during an appearance on the I Do Part 2 podcast earlier this month. Gia and I were on Special Forces. We spent a lot of time together before we went on Special Forces, and we talked a lot about a lot of things. So, I want to be a good example for my children. Teresa, who shares Gia, 24, Gabriella, 21, Mylania, 19, and Adriana, 16, with ex-husband Joe Giudice, wants her daughters to have a beautiful family. The Real Housewives of New Jersey star gave her daughters some life advice that she wanted to follow herself. If someone doesn't get along, be the bigger person, she added. Try to make it work. I've got to practice what I preach. Teresa told Jeff Lewis on SiriusXM's Jeff Lewis Live last month that she will never say never when it comes to a reunion with Joe and Melissa, 46. Fans have watched the Giudice-Gorga feud unfold on Real Housewives of New Jersey since Season 3, when there was a physical altercation between Joe Gorga and Joe Giudice at a christening during the season premiere. While Teresa and her brother have experienced some ups and downs, there were moments where the family was good. However, Joe and Melissa were noticeably absent from Teresa's August 2022 wedding to Louis Ruelas, which sparked tension once again. Melissa has also weighed in on a possible reunion with Teresa after years of turmoil and expressed some surprise. The truth is, for the last year, the door has been closed, she said on Page 6 Virtual Reality in September. She said out loud on multiple platforms, podcasts, whatever it might be, that the door is closed. So, the truth is, I'm just confused why it might be opening or cracking a little bit.